I just dealt with the customer who gave me a hard time and he didn't want to pay me. I'm going to try to make this as short as I can, or feel free to hold it right here on your screen to speed it up. But this person posted on Nextdoor asking if somebody can help program their remote to their garage door. But before I went out there, I said, just to confirm, this is the price I'm charging to do a service call for me to go out there. This includes diagnosing the opener, confirming if the remote that he had actually connects to it, and programming it if possible. And if anything, I would take my own remotes just in case. So I got there, homeowner showed up. Turns out this is a rental. He has somebody renting it. I go in right away. I see the opener. It's damaged. I mean, there's broken pieces all over it. Like, it was taped together basically. So I don't know if it was used or they damaged it. The wall button works. He gave me his remote. I did some research on it. I was like, I don't know if this was going to connect to it. This is an opener from the 90s. And the remote that he had was a universal remote from Walmart. So I tried his remote. It would only work after one click and it would stop. So it wasn't holding the memory of it. At that, it's common for it to just work one time and then lose connection when they're not really compatible. So I tried other remotes that the renter had there. Those didn't work. I tried my own universal remotes, which I know for sure were compatible with this opener. Those didn't work. I said, look, your receiver appears to be failing. We can replace the board. My ultimate best recommendation would be to replace the opener since it's so old. He said, okay, that's fine. He told the renter, hey, you can go inside. I'm going to talk with him out in the front. So I met him out front. He asked about pricing to replace the opener. He wanted a discount. I said, yeah, we'll work on those options. I can possibly find different openers if that's what you want. He said, yeah, it doesn't matter as long as it works and, it's good. It's not going to give me issues 6 months from now. That's when I told him, hey, this is my service fee. And he looked at me like, you're crazy. Why am I going to pay you if you didn't fix my issue? And I told him initially this was a service call and I told you what I was going to do. I made it clear, especially in the text message. Turns out this person had been shopping around with different companies. He had somebody go out in the morning. He had somebody that was going to come in the afternoon. He said, I already knew it didn't work and you didn't fix anything. So why should I pay you? I pulled out my phone, pulled out Nextdoor, my messages, our chat. I told him this is what we agreed on. I mean, you said yes. Then he said, I'll pay you your $75 after this next tech comes and he confirms that it was the exact issue that you're talking about. He said at that, I have other companies quoting me and they're not charging me. I said, I get it. That's their company. But this is the way I run mine. And we made it clear. We agreed on it. And then he said, what if you diagnosed it wrong? And I'm just like, oof, okay. I'm keeping my cool. I'm not even arguing with him. We're just, I guess you would say just delegating it. At that, he just pulled out cash. He goes, I'll give you